Okay guys, it's time to do the inside. I really need to stop doing that almost singing thing. But okay, so we have a 3-inch spine and we have 6 pages. So I am gonna start with making some dots that are my helping guide. So I have 3-inch, and what if I start the first one at a 1/4 and then the next one each 1/2 inch, because the pages, the hinges are also 1/2 inch, and then I would end up with also 1/4 away from here. So I'm gonna do that same thing here. Just gonna see where that tree is. So I have a little guideline. Okay, so that's how I'm gonna start. Super excited. I already cleaned my lid, so I can. Now you also can use double-sided tape for this, but I twist my glue that I don't use tape. Okay, now just start with the first one. Check if you are at the start, and I'm just gonna put my first page just on the marks. Then I'm gonna check if I'm up and down equal, and then they should be nice and straight. But you can check it out. You can check it out. Okay, flip it over and use your bone folder to make it sure that your glue can dry perfectly. Here we go. Yep, that's nice. Okay, so we're continuing doing that, but be sure that you are. Oh, now I do not see my second move with the second dot, but let me check it out, because the last one, I definitely want this at the end, so I will not be able to move this. So I'm gonna start with the last one, if that makes sense. I have no clue if that makes sense. Dus wat ik hier aan het doen ben, ik gebruik alleen lijm deze keer, omdat ik heel erg veel vertrouwen heb in de Arc Glitter Glue. Zo, dus de eerste heb ik er al in gedaan op de puntjes. En nu ga ik de laatste er al in doen, zodat ik weet dat ik niet te ver naar de kant kan gaan. En that's why, daarom doe ik als eerste de eerste en de laatste erin. En de maten heb ik al doorgegeven. En die zijn helaas alleen in inches. Maar je kunt het ook afmeten in centimeters, uiteraard. Dus nu ga ik de volgende pakken. De second one. That was not this one. Wait just a minute. This one. This one is the second one. Yep, this one. Okay, so the next one I need to make sure that this overlaps just a little and that I'm not going to overlap the dots. So that is how I make sure that these are nicely. Dus de tweede die ik er nu in ga doen, hou ik goed in de gaten dat deze rand netjes over het einde van de eerste hinge komt. En ik wil er ook voor zorgen dat ik niet over de volgende lijn kom. Even kijken hoe ik uitkom. Oké, ik vind het netjes en recht. Dus ga ik ervoor zorgen dat ik de lijm uitwrijf. Oké. Strange words. And this is white, so we have to be careful that we are not put too much glue on. But I think when this is dry, it will be set down perfectly. Now this is a tricky one with that flippity flop page. I hope it will work it out. So fingers crossed for that. Oké. De volgende gaan we dus precies hetzelfde doen. Lijm erop. Ik hou ervan om een beetje uit te smeren. Des te minder komt er onderuit iets. Het wordt white hard buiten. Very windy outside. Okay, same here. I'm just gonna overlapping the end of the first hinge. Wow, it is windy. Okay. Perhaps you can hear that, how much windy it is. Here we go. Just take your time for this. Doe het rustig aan. Het moet er allemaal in kunnen. De volgende, the next one, that we're gonna add in here. Again, put some glue on. Clean up. Again, I am gonna overlapping a little of that first hinge. Oops. Checking it if this one is straight and the left part also. Okay. And then these two fit nicely against each other. That's cool. Here we go. And now the last one. The last one needs to go in the middle of this one. Now check it out. If I will put this on here, do I have space for this one? And if you don't panic. Just cut off a little edge right here. I'm gonna do that with my cutter so nice straight. Just cut off a little piece of that. So it will fit. Dus wat ik gedaan heb is een klein beetje van deze hinge eraf gesneden. Omdat je anders net niet genoeg plek hebt. Dit maakt niet zo heel erg veel uit. Om er een beetje af te doen. Okay, same thing. Just covering up that last hinge. And then you have them all nice and straight. Try to clean it up as soon as possible. Yep, here we go. Clean up. Yep, I think we are done. Okay, let's see how it all fits in. See, that is nice. That is perfect. Nicely sorted these out. They are the same, 1/2 inch from apart. So yeah, that's cool. That's pretty cool. And in between, of course, I am gonna put some design paper in there so we won't see those ugly hinges. But yeah, this is pretty awesome. Now let's see which paper I am gonna choose to fit inside. You can choose anything, of course, that you have left. You can choose the blue, you can choose the dots, which I love, but you also can use this one. So that's totally up to you which one. Oh, this one is also nice. Which one you're gonna use, but the dots are also very, very nice. I think I go for the dots. Yes. Okay, so I am gonna cover this up nicely in between, and then I'll come back to you and see how it all ends. Okay. Yes, and then this looks like this. So this is how it all went, which is still not finished, but it's in the book. I love this page, so nice. These flips open this way. Pockets, love pockets, and still need the last one to do. Okay, so yes, love it. Okay, so I am gonna do the same thing with this one. So do you like to see me doing that too? Then stay with me, because I keep my camera on. Dus ja, met dit ga ik dus precies hetzelfde doen. Ik ga mijn meetlat pakken en dan maak ik een paar dots met mijn potlood, zodat ik een extra tooltje heb om te kijken hoe ver ik kan gaan. Eigenlijk heb ik deze niet nodig, maar just in case. Okay. Yep, same thing. Just start with the first one. Add some glue on. You also can use double-sided tape extra with it. Je kunt uiteraard ook dubbelzijdige tape gebruiken als je dat graag zou willen. Ik denk niet dat het speciaal nodig is, maar sommigen vinden dat prettig. Dus ik ga net het potlood streepje, puntje, ga ik laten verdwijnen. En dan wil ik graag mijn vouwbeen hebben, zodat ik de lijm er lekker in kan laten glijden. Glijden is een raar woord. Okay, so same thing. Yep. This will dry nicely. The same thing I am gonna do right here is grab the last page, add some glue on, and then I am gonna start at the end also with just let the dot, the pencil dot, disappear. Here we go. And then I am continuing with page 2. Same thing, same thing. Don't miss a spot with the glue. You don't want this to come loose. Same here, I'm just gonna start where the first hinge is ending. I just don't want to see the ends, and then just place this on the last page, see if I'm straight. Then I'm gonna gently flip this forward and burnish your glue down into your spine. Okay, and then when the glue is dry, I can fold it over. Continuing with page 3, of course. Yep, cleaning your finger. Okay, I don't want to wait too long, otherwise my glue is dry, but same thing. Covering up your last hinge, put it down, check it with your last page, check it with the first page, but hold this down, hold this down. You don't want to move. Okay. Now, because I use 3 colors, pages, you will see this is odd. This looks odd, but hey, we're gonna cover that up with oh, I lost my hinge. We're gonna cover that up with some strips, so don't worry. You don't see it when we are done. You saw that with the Rabbit album. Oké, dus ik ga gewoon steeds verder met kliederen en met mijn vinger zuiver maken. Een lekkere vieze hand al. En iedere keer begin ik waar de eerste hinge is gestopt. Dan kijk ik of hij recht is met de laatste pagina. Ik check hem met de eerste pagina en als ik tevreden ben, hou ik hem een beetje recht en ga ik zorgen dat de lijm lekker in de rug van het album kan vastplakken. Yep. En zoals ik al eerder zei, het ziet er nu misschien een beetje raar uit met die verschillende kleuren, maar dat gaat anders worden. Hetzelfde als met het konijnenalbum. Ik ga bij pagina 5 ga ik een klein stukje eraf snijden. Dan past die net iets beter. Het maakt verder niet zo heel erg veel uit. Maar je moet wel erg goede lijm gebruiken, jongens. Lijm waar je echt op vertrouwt. Want je wilt niet dat deze pagina's loskomen. Nou, ik vertrouw heel erg op deze lijm. Maar hij is natuurlijk ook niet goedkoop. Maar hij is wel goed. En ik vind in sommige dingen mag je best goedkoop zijn. Maar sommige dingen vind ik ook dat je niet moet bezuinigen op lijm. Want je wil natuurlijk niet dat je heel lang bezig bent met een project en dat alles uit elkaar valt zodra het misschien wat heet is en de lijm gaat drogen. Dus ja, ook al heb je het niet, spaar eventjes door dat je een goede lijm kunt aanschaffen. Want ik vind dat wel belangrijk. Okay. What I was just telling that even if you are not with a large budget, don't waste your money at cheap glue. And there is cheap glue, but just find a good glue. Don't waste money on bad glue, because you don't want to spend all that time and then finding out that your glue is not the perfect glue to use. So yeah, that's just what I want to say. You can better save money and spend spend your money at a good glue instead of buying cheap glue and then ending up with not a good project. Okay, which one do we want? Why do I love this one so much? But this is very easy to use and I do have enough. So I am going to use this one. I'm going to cut this the same size as the length of my page. And then I can cut my little strip just a little tiny bit smaller than a ½ inch, because the opening is a ½ inch and you don't want this to be too wide. Dus deze strips die knip ik een klein beetje kleiner dan een ½ inch. Dus voor jullie is 1 centimeter een goede breedte om aan te houden. En dan past die perfect hier tussenin. Ik ga even kijken welke. Volgens mij maakt het niet zo. Oh, dit is volgens mij recht. En dan plak je deze. Je kunt iets gebruiken om hem beter op zijn plek te krijgen. Yep. En dan hetzelfde aanduwen. Burnish this down so it will stay nicely on the right spot. Continuing with the next spot, a little smaller than a ½ inch. Smooch the edges so it will be a nice finishing touch. And then you just can glue this down and do all the rest of the openings. To get this on the right spot. Here it is, here it is, yep, here it is. Burnish it down for a nice finishing touch. Yes, and I will continue doing that till I'm at the end. Okay, dus ik ga natuurlijk dit verder doen tot ik helemaal klaar ben. En dan zijn we met deze ook klaar. Oké. Okay, guys. So, ready. So far, so good. I love how this turns out. We have plenty of space. You can see if they squeeze this down, we still have plenty of space to add so many things in here. Still for the pockets and for these open pockets, you can add so many photos in there, you can. There is so much space, and we still have those flippity flops extra on it. So yes, we have so many space left. Okay, so cool. Yep, same thing here, of course, natuurlijk. Hier is exact hetzelfde. Heel veel plaats en activiteiten, pockets. Hier past echt heel erg veel in. We hebben nog zoveel plek over en nog zoveel te doen. Oké, tot zover. Okay guys, I am going to continuing with the last page, and in the other album we already used that lace page, and of course I don't want to keep this away from this one, so I chose a nice blue one. So the first thing that I'm going to do is, because I want to make such as a patchwork thing, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the cover to make, and of course I can use any other page for that, but I'm just going to use this one. Perhaps it's better to cut it this way. Perhaps I need some more. But this is just the basic that we need for this one. So I am going to cut this down. Dus wat ik bij deze laatste pagina ga doen is ook een kanten bellyband maken. Omdat ik dat ook in die andere heb gedaan. Nu kan ik, als ik wil, dit al doen zo. Dat kan. Als je dat mooi vindt. Pretty basic. It can be done. Let me first cut this in the right size. But I like it better if we have some page left. Yeah, just use it. You can use everything. Just use it. Use your leftover pieces and just go along. Go with the flow. Oh, I even like this one too. If you can. Because this is not even. See that? That's not even. So perhaps this one. But we do have more little things that we can use. I want to keep the biggest one, so we just can use the last one. Yeah, so let's see what can we use. I'm just gonna start with one. Go with the flow, guys. Go with the flow. Just use what you have, see what you have left and use it. Okay. Dus waar ik het meeste van hou is uiteraard iedere centimeter gebruiken die we hebben. Dat vind ik persoonlijk altijd heel erg leuk. Deze denk ik dat we die voor een andere gaan gebruiken. Omdat je kunt natuurlijk ook dit doen. Hoe ga je die knippen? How do we cut this? Well, I do have okay. How do we cut this? This is you need something that you can pretty much. Okay, let's do. I'm just gonna cut this first one this way because this is a little tricky. See, so this is not perfect, but that's okay. That was just what I wanted. Okay, this is tricky. Yes, it is. Just take your time. You can do it. So what if I'm just gonna use my ruler to make this nice and even. Yeah, so if I cut this down, then I have the spot that I need in this corner right here. Keep this straight. Yep, now I got it. Now I finally can cut this nice and even. Dus ja, dit is een beetje moeilijker, maar met een beetje geduld kun je dit uiteraard gewoon passend maken. Dus begin altijd eerst in één hoek. Zie je, dit past perfect. En nu ga ik naar de andere kant. Hou het recht. Hou het recht. Ja, dat is een beetje moeilijk, maar keep it straight. Now, first something that we can rely on. Yep, that's the first one. And now I can see where the other one goes. Yep. And now I can cut this nice straight. That's it. Okay, it takes some time, but I have something. Glue it on. Dus ja. Perfect. Perfect. Yep. Ja, het duurt wel wat langer, dames, maar oké. Dan heb je kort. Ik vind het past perfect. En nu zou het eigenlijk wel heel fijn zijn als ik deze zou kunnen gebruiken, maar dat kan ik niet. Wat eigenlijk wel heel jammer is, maar misschien dadelijk op het laatst. Misschien op het laatst. Perhaps later. Now I definitely want something that fits. This is too short. Well, let's cut a strip from here. So, what does this need? This needs... I need this piece right here to cover that up. And that's... Well, I think if I cut one strip of that heart, then it's enough. Okay, next up, same thing. Use your ruler. You also can make a mark, of course. That's if you like that better. But you also can do this method. Dus ik ga niet vertellen dat dit een snelle manier is, maar ik vind het altijd eigenlijk best leuk om te doen. Ik weet niet hoe jullie daarover denken. I don't know what you think about this method, but I love to do this. It keeps our mind busy with thinking and what do we want, how do we do it? And it's a sport to use all your papers. Just use it all. Okay, and now I definitely believe that we can do this last spot. See? It can be done. Now what if I put this on here so I can make a mark here and here. So if I cut this from here till here, then this should be fitting almost perfect. Let's check that out. Okay, I'm satisfied. Here we go. Use it all. Yep. Ik denk niet dat we die nog kunnen gaan gebruiken, maar je weet het nooit met mij. You never know with me. Not too close. Yep. Yes, and then I just cover this up with lace. I am. Yes, I am. Don't worry. And if you don't want to cover this up with lace, then you don't, of course. But I am. Ready to go. Zie, het hoeft helemaal niet moeilijk te zijn. It does not have to be difficult. It does not. I do like. What do we like? Shall we do the roses at the bottom or at the top? I think at the bottom will be nice. Here we go. Our last page in here. Cool. I love that. I always can add nice pictures in the back of that. Cool. Yes. Okay. Let's go to the last page of the Christmas one. But I don't know what to do on the last page. Yep, we did this. And we did some patchwork. So which page did I miss? I don't think that we missed anything. This we have. Then we have a tuck spot and a belly band. Yep, check. Then I did some decoration with leftover pieces, and here I used an extra pocket, but that's still okay. Then this flips up. Yep. Okay, so here actually it's just a simple page with some decoration on. So that is actually what I need to do on the last page in the not Christmas one. Okay, so let's check that out. Check. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. I love it. Love it. Okay guys, dus wij hoeven alleen nog maar 1 pagina van deze te maken en het een beetje decoratief te maken. Dus welke gaan we daarbij gebruiken? Ja, ik kan natuurlijk bij deze ook een patchwork maken. Why not? Dus ik kan natuurlijk mijn andere gebruiken, maar ik ga voor het gemak even deze doen. Omdat die hier nu toch voor mijn neus ligt. For the handy, I am going to use the same cover. I'm just going to use, I'm going to make another patchwork page just because. Just because it can. Okay, so same thing, same techniques. We can do that. And so just checking out what you have and see how it goes, okay? Ach, ik ga gewoon mijn camera aan laten staan. I'm just gonna keep my camera on just so I can talk to myself. So what I'm gonna do with this one is I'm gonna only put a little glue on the straight lines, so this can be a little tuck spot for your photo. So that's the extra touch in it. Okay, so now this is not what we can use, but of course we can use this long one. So same thing here, what we're gonna do to cut this in the right spot. Same thing, use a ruler, make this straight, and again make a line. Hetzelfde hier, dames. Knip het eerste hoekje eraf en leg hem terug. Put it back. Keep it steady. En dan pakken we gewoon weer de liniaal en maken weer een lijntje. Oké, dus deze hoek past. Dan gaan we hem draaien. We maken hem weer zoals dat hij dadelijk gelijmd gaat worden. Je houdt hem recht. Pak de liniaal. En pak het langste stuk. En maak een lijntje. En knip het af. Ga je weer terug. Go back again. See if all is nice and straight. Keep it here. And draw the line. And then you're done. You can smooch the edges. And glue it on. There we go. Yep. So cool. Now, let's see what else. Can I use this one right now? Yes, I can. I can use it now. Same technique. Hetzelfde. Hou je liniaal er langs. Deze eerst knippen. Dan heb je een betere guideline. Check it out, check it out. Make a line, make a line. Oops, I moved. That's not what I want. Okay, yep, here we are. Hetzelfde hier. Lijntje maken. En knippen maar. Gosh, I really realized that when I'm doing double language. I don't have time in between to chit chat with you. I hope you don't mind. I hope everything that's going on right now in my life, I can do that in the next project. Okay, now for the last spot. Ooh, yes, I do know that this is the same one which we could use, but it's not nice. Do you think that's not nice to use the same one? Do you? No, that's not nice. So perhaps on another one. Oh, why not use this one? This we are gonna use. Okay guys, same thing, same here. Just put it on. Use your ruler. Stay straight. Stay straight. There we go. And smooch the edges. Yes, 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 yes. And then we are done. Oh, you can, if you like, I am only gonna glue down the straight lines. So perhaps if you want to use this triangle too as a tuck spot for your photo, you can. You can do everything of course, but dus ik heb deze ook alleen de rechterkanten vastgelijmd, zodat als je een foto gaat gebruiken, je kunt deze gebruiken en je kunt deze gebruiken as a tuck spot. Oké, dames, we gaan deze erop lijmen. So we're gonna glue this down and then all the pages are done, not all decorated, but pretty much. Gosh, I love this. Yes, cool. Yeah, 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 yeah. Done. Okay, so yeah, we still have a few things left. This is actually not design paper. This is actually something that I pushed out. Okay, so this is still what we have left for the insides and for the rest of the pieces that we still need to cover up. Still not much use the 6x6, but I think I'm going to use the 6x6 for covering up inside here. I think I'm going to do that right now. So let's see. Okay, we are going to search for the 6x6 part. So let me see which one that I think will fit. I even like this one too. The colors are actually pretty. They are nice. So I don't know what you think, but I like it. This one will match too, actually. And I like this one. I'm just gonna pull out which one that I think I can use. What is it? This is, it can be perhaps too purple, I don't know, but it can be. This one I don't like. This is also a nice one. It's just some marble one. This I don't like, and this we already used. So So what do you think? So let's see. Yeah, actually I do like this one. It has nothing to do with Christmas, and I do like it. So let's see. But this will not, well, it will be. Yep, it does. I'm just gonna cut this same size. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna use 2 of the same ones, just because that I do think gives it more peace. So I'm gonna use that one. And yes, I do love the color. I'm just gonna use this one too. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this down on the size that's needed, and then I'll come back to you and see how the end result is. Ja, ik vergeet natuurlijk weer in het Nederlands te babbelen. Dus ik ga dus deze gebruiken. Ik vind deze eigenlijk best wel heel erg leuk samen. Deze is wat smaller. Dus ik ga als allereerst deze doen. Deze kant. Dus ja, laten we de camera maar gewoon lekker draaien dan. Gaan we dit gewoon samen doen. Zoals ik al zei, dit papier is wat dunner. This paper is thinner, so be aware of not putting too much clear glue on. Dus niet te veel vloeibare lijm gebruiken voor dit gedeelte. Voor dit papier, omdat dit wat dunner is. Ik zal als eerste de buitenkanten doen. Ik kan natuurlijk ook deze weer aan deze kant gebruiken. Dan krijg je eigenlijk meer een window effect. I do like that. Okay, so this, and if you don't like the 6x6 pad, you still can use your clear white, brown, black papers, or you just can leave this plain, of course. That's totally up to you. Je hoeft natuurlijk niet de 6x6 papiertjes te gebruiken if jij denkt, nou dit past totaal er niet bij, Diana, dat ga ik echt niet doen. Dat vind ik zonde. Dan moet je dat natuurlijk niet doen. Dan moet je het natuurlijk weglaten. Ik vind deze eigenlijk best leuk bij elkaar passen. Nou is deze een beetje klein. This one is a little too short for a photo frame, but yes, it is actually too small. But I do like to add something here. Well, with this one we still have the gold one. No, I don't think that's nice. Okay, struggling. What shall we do? Oh wow, why not split this in 2? Yes, why not? Okay, first thing. Oké, ik ga deze 2 in 2 splitsen. Dus ik ga gewoon de lengte gebruiken van deze 2. Oké, dus de lengte is hetzelfde. En dan ga ik deze in 2 splitsen. En dat is dan... Daar ben ik heel slecht in, dus ik ga er gewoon lekker op de square way doen. I'm not gonna measure that. The square way. Yep, this is the half. And then perhaps we can use it this way. And then this one we need to settle down in another length. I do love the same papers on each one. So it's really a window page. Yep. Yeah, this fits nice. And then of course I need another one of this one. Go. Same size, of course. And then the same size right here. Here we go. Yes, you can make it as easy or difficult as possible, but you also can make it just easy going. Just gonna overlap this a little bit. Yes, oké, dus ja, je kunt het je eigen zo moeilijk maken als je zelf wil, maar het is helemaal niet moeilijk. Gewoon kijken wat bij elkaar past. En meestal past het toch wel bij elkaar. Zoals je dit misschien in het begin denkt van, oh, wat gaat ze doen? Maar misschien denk je dan nog steeds, perhaps you still think, oh my gosh, it's ugly. But I do think it fits nicely. Okay, so I'm gonna do exactly the same thing with that other page with these two. So, yep, I'm gonna do that. Same thing. Okay, cool. Okay, real quick, when this is done, I did use the gold one to use it, and I only glue it down just 3 sides, this one too, so on each page I can add still my photo loose in here. I don't have to glue it down because I have a tuck spot created, but if I want to glue it down, it's also possible. Dus wat ik hier gedaan heb is, ik heb dus het gouden gebruikt wat ik in deze pack heb. En dan heb ik alleen maar de 3 kanten vastgelijmd, zodat je nog steeds je foto eronder kunt doen. Dus ja, dat is wat ik bij deze heb gedaan. Nu is deze klaar. En yep, ready to go. Love it. Yep, I do think that this fits with this. Okay, cool. So let's do the same thing with the other one. Which we still have to do with this one and at the other side. Okay? Same thing. Hetzelfde met die. Exact. Gebruik wat je mooi vindt. Gebruik wat je niet mooi vindt. Deze is het misschien net iets makkelijker. Perhaps this one is just a little tiny easier. I don't know. So 2 here and 2 on the other pockets. This one I like 2. I need 1 to cover up, oh, I think this one. I think 1. Okay, so what will I do with this one? I think I'm going to use this one to cover up the pockets, that I don't have plenty of it. And then I really like these two with it because they are really plain, and these two goes with each other. What do you think? Perhaps a darker one is better. What do you say? Which one? I don't think this pink is nice. I do love still this one, but I already use it. But gosh, I love it. Why not use it then? This one I don't think it's too nice. This color I don't like. I just love this one. I'm gonna use it again. Just because it can. Okay. These I'm gonna use. This one with this one and this with this one. Yep. Cool. Yes. Do you like talking to yourself? Yeah, well, at least you know what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna leave you. Je weet wat ik nu ga doen, dus ik ga jullie echt even vragen. Dat anders deze filmpjes veel te lang worden. Dat willen jullie niet. Dat gaan jullie niet willen. Dat willen jullie niet willen. So I'm gonna leave you, and you know the drills what I'm gonna do. So the end result I'm gonna show you. Okay, see, I do have a little knot covered up, and that's why I made that little tuck spot. I'm gonna do that same thing as I did with the gold one, but then with the stripes. Yes? Okay. Okay guys, real quick before I'm going to make my dinner. This is how it ends up. Here is a little glue that I need to clean off. But anyway, so yep, again, 4 tuck spots to put your pictures behind. Yep, here you go. Yes. Alright, so I use these ones. I think that fits nice. And then for this one we have these two, and I created also 2 tuck spots here, and I used the same from top, so just to give it a little more interest. Oké, dames, dus jullie zien wat ik gedaan heb. Yep, hetzelfde als hier. Ja, oké, cool. Love it. Love, love, love. Now the last thing that we need to do is the inside covers, and of course see if we have papers left to make some booklets, diary things, or tags, or whatever that we want to add in here. Of course I like to add in there so stuff, so we can already put something in there. So, but yeah, thanks for watching. Tot de volgende keer. Love you.